Imagine you're stressed, mind racing, and life just seems to be throwing all sorts of curveballs your way. And then suddenly, you cut on your favorite song, and your shoulders just suddenly relax, and all the things that were before that was bothering you, they just come to a halt. For a minute or two, the uncertainty that the world throws is suddenly stopped. This is what music has to offer. Music isn't just a background noise. It's a tool that touches nearly every aspect of our lives. Music heals, it helps us learn, it connects us to one another, and it allows us to grow. My name is Andre Williams, and today I will be telling you how music benefits oneself. It improves our mental health and strengthens social bonds. Music improves mental health. It reduces anxiety, depression, and it can build up one's character. For example, if we're having a bad day and we need some cheer, we can go to that song or that playlist that has our favorite songs on there to boost, our confidence, self-esteem, and simply just our day. Music can allow us to go through a thought process, taking us back to childhood or something recently that brings us joy or allows us to feel that sense of relief. Music allows us to feel understood. In a world full of uncertainty and just feeling like we're just an oddball at times, this is something that can make us finally feel like we're understood. It could be an artist that you've never met in a day in your life, be on total opposite sides of the world, but the lyrics and through the hymns and the lyrics that they're saying, you could feel connected and feel as if, okay, there's somebody out there that understands what I'm going through, and you can get a sense of comfort. Another way music benefits us is through our brains. So it's kind of crazy how much of a mental aspect that music plays upon us. But it can release this thing called a dopamine, if I'm pronouncing that right. This is usually the same kind of release like when you're eating chocolate or you're achieving a goal. Something that I like to view as like a temporary high, if that's a better way to put it. Music helps us beyond personal measures. It brings people together, like I said before. Concerts, like when I was back home, I went to this country festival, and it's people all over the world, but when you're singing these songs and you're just sitting there dancing, it brings in unity, and it allows us to build relationships with people that we might see in the future or might never see. It just allows us to have a good time. It helps elevate mood, like I said before. Speaking on personal experience, if, for example, I play football, if I'm having a rough day at practice, putting on my headphones, going to the calf after practice, it allows me to really drown out the noise and just finally get a break from society, which I sometimes be in such dire need of. Music has done such a toll on my life in the way that it has benefited me. It allows me somewhat to think more clearly. It allows me to understand that I'm not alone. It allows me to build self-character. It gives me confidence. It makes me walk with a little bit more of a pep in my step. And speaking from others people's experiences, my roommate says the same thing as well. It's crazy how we have two different worlds and two different problems, but the significance of music and that it can bring one together, even though they have two totally different paths. So why does music benefit a person? Because it touches the core of what makes us human. It soothes our minds, our souls, and it gives us strength, and it connects to our heart. The next time you put on your headphones, Don't be so quick to just think that it's just this tune. Take the time to really tap into the inner you. And remember, it's more than a beat. It's something that can help me feel understood when I feel misunderstood. Music isn't just entertainment. It's a therapy session. When you don't have anyone to talk to, the music can talk to you. Thank you.